Life is a math equation. In order to gain the most, you have to know how to convert the negative into positives. Hello viewers, welcome to today's presentation. I will be speaking on techniques to eliminate exam anxiety. First of all, let's look at what is exam or test anxiety. Exam anxiety is a psychological condition that leads to extreme distress. It's a feeling of fear that leads to panic, negative thoughts, and other forms of discomfort, such as excessive sweating. Now, what causes this exam or test anxiety? We are going to look at 4 of them. The first one is what I call fear of the unknown. Fear of the unknown is when you do not know what you're expecting from the exam. You don't know if the exam will be difficult or simple. You also don't know the areas in which this exam will cover. The next one is fear of inadequacy. When you look into yourself and you begin to think that you do not have the ability to sit for this exam, or you are not qualified to sit for this exam, then when you think of it deeply, they can also lead to anxiety. The next one is fear of mistakes or failure. When you try to be perfect, when you want to try to avoid mistake, okay. And another thing is we always think that the outcome of this exam define us, and when we think about it, this can lead to anxiety. The next one on the list is poor history performance. Poor history performance is when you've written an exam for 2 to 3 times, even when you have prepared for it, yet it didn't come out well, and you begin to think about it. This can also lead to anxiety. Now, let's look at how we can eliminate or overcome exam anxiety. The first one is avoid perfectionist trap. We are all not perfect, and one of my favorite quotes from Scott Benton is, I don't want to be perfect. I want to be useful, I want to be good, and I want to be like myself. So if we begin to think of being useful, being good, and just trying to be like ourselves, this will also help us to eliminate or overcome exam anxiety. The next one is make sure you prepare and practice exam questions. Prepare very well. Take your time and study. If you have 2 to 3 exams, create a study timetable for it. Do not pile up the material today, maybe 2 weeks to the exam, and you begin to go through the material. This will be very stressful and it can lead to anxiety. But if you study bit by bit, and this will also give you confidence and well prepared. And if you also practice some exam questions similar to what you are preparing, this can also give you an idea of how questions are being asked on the subject matter. The next one is practice pet talk. Pet talk is that positive speech you give to yourself to encourage yourself, to motivate yourself to do something. So just try to talk positively to yourself, and this has been proven to be useful and effective. The last one we are looking at today is take a deep breath. If you start writing the exams and you begin to feel kind of panic, stress, please stop and take a deep breath. As you take a deep breath, this will help to regulate your heartbeat, and it will also slow down everything, and you will take control of the exam. I believe if you put these 4 points into practice, this will help you to overcome your anxiety. Thank you.